Okay, Becky, where are we going?
We are just leaving to go to the vets in town. Savannah, our local vet, have told us about a monkey they've just received, who has been in an accident, probably a car accident. So they've taken some X-ray. So far it seems like the monkey just has a broken arm, so we're on our way to go fix them up and bring them back to the foundation. And that's all we know at the moment.
Well, Becky and them have just collected this little one from the vet. As you can see, he's still slightly under sedation, not really too sure what's happened to him. But we had a call earlier on that somebody found him on the road. He'd been knocked by some vehicles. We'd asked them to take him through the vets just to get checked up. And of course we've gone to collect him and bringing the little one back to the foundation to see how things are going to go.
Hello.
She's so cute.
Oh my god, she's tiny.
We haven't confirmed gender yet.
I'm thinking girl. Looks like a girl. Okay.
The chocolate here. Okay, have you got a lunch shift?
No.
You want one?
I just have to meet Josie at 1 o'clock for the house thing, but other than that.
Here we have a little update on our rescue girl. So she still does not have a name yet. So she's currently in her crate. She just came back from her night shift. She's doing well. She's still struggling to move around quite a lot because her cast is very big, as you can see. She is a very big fan of grapes. And yeah, she is a very sweet little girl. Hopefully soon we can move her out of this smaller crate into a bigger one. And we're going to change her cast soon as well.
So this is little Jazzbo, a little female. She has broken her arm, so it is going to take a little bit of time just to make sure it's all mended, and then we'll go on to the mission of trying to find her troop and get her home.
Oops. Oh, it slipped. There you go. That's all you can see of the fingers.
It was pretty warm in it, it was cool.
Keep open your fingers.
So just checking for circulation just to make sure the bandage isn't too tight, because we don't want to change the bandage because of the broken bone, and so we want to keep it in place for as long as possible, but of course if it's impeding the blood flow we might have to do something.
Well, that's a misplaced rage.
Doesn't feel any warmer than these.
Colder? No,
No.
doesn't.
Nice.
Doesn't actually. That one feels colder, but this has been under a bandage.
But that's what I mean. That's why I said it was cold the other day, because I was like, is it cold, or the fact that it's cold in the...
So we haven't changed the bandage, we're just putting another protective layer on top, just to try and keep it as dry for as long as possible and give the break as much chance of healing before we really do anything.
Can you stop biting this thing? This is... She's so quick. She is. She's wrap her head in it too. Monkey.
That is so pretty. don't want to do it too tight up here.
I'll just put it there.
So here we have our rescue girl. She just got a new wrapping around her cast, so that is this very nice rainbow color. She's just eaten the grape, so that is what is on her arm currently, is the peel of the grape. But yeah, it is her third day here with us, and she's a lot more active, so you can see she's hopping around a little bit. And she's a lot more awake and alert. She doesn't seem as disoriented as she was before. She's eating different kinds of foods now. Her favorites are still definitely grapes, bananas, and then she also likes avocados. So yeah, she's still in this smaller box just so we can make sure that she doesn't move around too much. But we had a good look at her arm today, so we're gonna change the cast in a couple of days and see how her arm is doing. And yeah, she's doing great. Oh, she is such a cutie. So we just moved Jazzbo into a transport crate. So we're gonna take her to the vets so she can get the bandage off of her arm and we can assess how it's healed. So yeah, we just moved her into this crate so it's a little bit easier to handle than the crush cage. So we can take her in the car.
Hello, Jazzbo. Tight fit?
Yeah.
Where are we going now, Claudia?
We are going to the vets to get Jazzbo's bandage off, and then we can see how her arm has healed.
Alright. Great. So, should be pretty straightforward.
Yep.
We're also picking up, I've forgotten who's at the vet.
Brad Warden.
Brad Warden.
Brad Warden.
We're picking up Brad Warden who got his vasectomy as well.
Yep. Which one is it? This one. Oh, it's open. So she was not being able to walk properly, but she climbs, running around as best as she can with the arm was hanging off at the top of the crate earlier and everything. So she has been using it quite
Okay. Has it
well.
slipped a little, or was the hand closed?
No, the hand was closed the whole time. So it's like that. Okay.
I think we've changed the outer part a
We
couple of
changed
times.
the
just-
outer
I
part
see.
about a week ago because it was getting very dirty.
Yeah. I can't imagine with them. Dear little one. I did. I'm just busy. Already. What do you need? The dustbin.
Yeah.
Sorry, just give me that.
Yeah, it's fine. Gotta keep the place clean. She is a cute one.
She is very cute.
Yeah, you. Okay, so I wonder if we should we try to remove it and then we just feel what the fracture feels like.
Mm.
If it then becomes difficult, we would sedate.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go. So, any idea how this accident happened originally, or?
Presumably hit by a car.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think she had a bit of concussion initially.
Yeah.
Yes, I see. There's mention is made on the notes of of being slightly off balance or ataxic.
Yeah, she was very
neurological,
disoriented and very out of it in the beginning. So.
Is this also our or your bandage? This?
No, this is yours. We just put that rainbow one on.
She has been a good patient.
Yes.
Sometimes hard to get them to keep it clean,
Yes.
but she's. We've definitely had worse.
Was there any damage to the skin?
I don't think so.
Not sure. When we picked her up, she already had the cast on.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
When we picked her up, they've already given her the bandage. So I haven't actually seen her without.
We haven't actually seen the arm.
Only ever seen her without. Well, with. Hey, well, she's moving. Oh. You have a little hand underneath there, maybe?
Hopefully.
The fortunate thing is she's used to this now. You know.
She had a couple minutes of freedom and
yes.
It's going back on again. Well, yeah, she started being really good at moving around with it. In the beginning, she was stumbling around and she couldn't really walk properly and falling over. Of course, it didn't help that she also had a concussion at the time.
Alright, we have returned with a freshly bandaged Jazzbo.
So we just moved Jazzbo into a half of a crush cage, so you can have a little bit more space to move around. She got her cast changed, so it's a little bit smaller now, so it's a little bit more manageable for her to walk. She is starting to show really good signs. As you can see, she is eyebrowing me, which means that she has a little bit more clarity in her head, and she knows that she's supposed to fear me, which is good for her being released at some point. But yeah, she's doing good. She's enjoying a lot of food. She's still managing to kind of jump around and stuff, even with the arm. And hopefully in a couple of weeks she can get the cast off and then be released.
So Jazzbo got rid of her bandage. So we're taking the advantage of cleaning her arm a little bit, and then we are going to give her another bandage. Her elbow is healing, but at the moment it is not fully healed and it's still a little bit weak, so we don't want to take any chances. So she needs to be fully dry, especially the hand.
Just got to figure out how the vet wrapped the hand itself, because
She's like, excuse me, I did not ask for this.
Yeah. Just like, I took it off all on my own. Could you pass me the scissors, please, so I could cut this?
You can make a little jumper with wrap, but wrap.
The blue.
Yeah. Just put it across the chest a little bit so she can't pull it off.
Yeah, they had that from the vets with the sock thing they put on. They tied it around her. But yeah, she didn't take it off when we had the vet wrap on that we did.
Jazzbo's just being caught. Here she is. Little miss. Hopefully she's going to have a bandage off today. Okay, Larissa's going to take her through to the surgery and then we will get going with taking her bandage off. Had it on for a while now, hasn't she?
A long while, yeah.
How
and
long's
she's
it been?
I think it's probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks she's had this bandage on.
Yeah. I mean, she's kept it fairly clean. It's only the outside part, so.
She's a busy bee.
I feel so much better with this one. Okay. Can have an arm again. So hope she can use everything well.
I think she will. She's been climbing.
You've seen her, haven't you, climbing?
Yeah, she's been climbing everything.
It's great. Oh. Yeah, you're going to help us?
Yeah, bite that. That's better than you bite me.
Okay. You want it off? Oh no, I'm helping you. We're going to help you get it off just now. Yeah.
Jazzy.
It's going to be so nice for you. Hey, it's your little arm under that big bandage.
My goodness.
So small.
Oh
my god. That one. Hey, what's that one then? Shame, Jazzy. Moving her hand, which is great. She's moving her arm, which is fantastic. Wonderful. That's what we want, not me.
Please don't bite Josie, rather bite me.
Nobody probably.
If you really have to bite someone.
Okay, maybe again today. Got these little snappers. Yes.
Say Josie.
So we'll have to get a larger cage ready for her at some point so she can...
Yeah, we're going to move it to
wonderful.
Rock's old one.
Wonderful.
It's been cleaned 3 times and cast by me, so...
It's going to be very dry and scabby underneath, as you can see, so we'll just give that a bit of a clean. You're hanging on to it, you want it? See? How's that little hand doing? Oh, you've got a hand now. It's all dirty, isn't it? Oh gosh, all scabby. All scabby, that's your hand, isn't it?
Say.
Hey, that's your hand. Jazzbo. Okay, give it a bit of a clean as well. I'm just going to get a bit of soap there.
That's okay. Oh, I'm going to fix it up all nice. Let's see, Jessie.
She may lick it off, but it is natural. So the most it'll make her feel is, if anything, a tiny little bit nauseous, which I don't think it will at all. She should be just good after that. Okay. We are all done, and she can go back home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, so Jazzbo's going to be in here. There you go. So Jazzbo's with the bandage off now, and you can see she's just a little bit itchy. But completely normal given the circumstances that she's had a bandage on for such a long time. And hopefully the soreness will clear up soon. Jazzbo's getting around really well, so soon she will be released and return to her troop. Jazzbo is there and ready for her release today. Busy eating her seed plate, which she loves. So we're all very excited to be able to return her, providing we can find her wild troop.
So all the preparations have been made. This little one has been well fed, had enough water, and now we basically just got to get the timing right. It's not always easy to find the troops. Sometimes they only come around at certain times, but we try and go around as close to the time as she was found as possible, just to give us the best chance, because normally monkeys have like a kind of a roaming area, and sometimes they do come past there every single day. Sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's once a month. So we just got to hope our luck's in for the day that we go out, and that her troop's going to come past at that particular time. We normally get there an hour or so before they normally come past, and then drive around. Hopefully we're going to spot them somewhere along the line.
Oh, you've got an audience on the car. So this is just little Jazzbo in there, off for her release. So she's all ready, she's had her food, and just getting her loaded in the car. And she doesn't live too far away, so it won't take too long to get to her and find her troop. So fingers crossed that it's going to be a good day.
Let's go. Okay, we are on our way to where Jazzbo was found. We're gonna see if we found her troop to release her.
Well, this is always an exciting time, is when you've actually got the little monkey right again. It's all healed and ready to go back home to its family. The hardest part now is actually finding the family, and we've worked this out by knowing the times that the monkey was there, when they found her, what time of day, what day of the week, and we try to go at the exact same time to see if we can find them in the area.
Okay, so we have just been driving up and down this road. This is the road where Jazzbo was found after she was hit by a car, and in the trees there we can see Vervet's. So we are going to take her out of the buggy and take her across the road so that we can get away from the cars, and then we are going to hopefully reunite her with her family. Okay, so Simon is just crossing the road now with the crush cages. So there's actually a Vervet sat right in the tree here. So we're just doing it across the road so that she, yeah, just wait for the cars. So just turning the cage the right way. So there is quite a few Vervets in the trees here now. So Simon here is just going to open the door. Yeah, go for it. So off she runs. She sat on the pole there. So there is quite a few Vervets in the trees here, so we cannot see her now, but she is in the area with her troop, so hopefully she will walk over to them in a minute or so. You can see them in the trees there.
Releases don't always look spectacular, but the spectacular part is this little one getting back to its family, being able to hug its mom again, being able to live back out in the wild, and being where it should be. So thank you everybody for participating, for watching, your donations, your help, just being there for us, being part of our family, makes everything we do possible and gives every one of these little monkeys a chance to get back home. See you next week.